jump on board with in terms of changing his own health, but he is now speaking at his workplace in a couple different cities for sure. Minneapolis, Green Bay.
Yep.
Yes. So he is now like leading the charge, kind of like Katie is here. He, at his work, is helping others understand, and high schools. You've been a guest speaker in high schools too.
Yeah, just last week I spoke at Marantha Creek.
Yes, yes. So you tell us your story. I will let you take it from here.
All right, thanks, Donna, for this opportunity and for everything you've done for me. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to share my story with you, and it's a subject that I'm very passionate about. It covers diet and disease caused by inflammation. The particular disease that I suffer from is rheumatoid arthritis. I got it at age 26. It evolved over one summer, and it hit me like a truck. Memorial Day is in the Boundary Waters, fishing, canoeing, portaging. Labor Day I was laying on the couch in severe pain. It basically took over the next year my entire body, including all joints and some organs, such as, I believe it's called the pericardium, which is the sac of fluid around your heart that would move in there. And I also would have it move in my eyes, so where it would feel like there was a finger in the eye for up to 3 days before it would settle down eventually. So that's been my challenge with a disease caused by inflammation. I want to make you aware that, what I came down with it, deformation was something you were bound to have. My doctor at the time told me, Tim, get ready to lose a joint in your lifetime, get mentally prepared. I didn't understand how do I get mentally prepared to lose a joint when all my joints were hurting. But today there's 2 successful ways to combat rheumatoid arthritis, and they both eliminate any deformation whatsoever. The first way is the way that I started off, and that was with drugs. The first drug I tried was gold shots. They came across gold shots accidentally. They were trying to treat some other disease and found out that people that had arthritis, it helped them, so they started using it in arthritis treatment. When I told my mom about it, it broke her heart. She started crying. That's the day I found out I had an aunt that I never met because she died young. She had arthritis, and she was one of the first ones that was injected with gold, and she died away from too much toxins into her system. The other drugs up there are ones that I've been on, but let's jump down to Enbrel. Basically, over the years, the philosophy for rheumatoid arthritis has always been the same. Scientists feel you pick up a virus, the virus comes into your body, and it leaves. When it leaves, it turns your white blood cell against your own joints and organs. So what they do is try to alter your immune system, but everything changed with Enbrel. It's still the same philosophy, but Enbrel would totally wipe out your immune system. This is the FDA website that talks about Enbrel, and there in the underlying that it may lead to hospitalization or death, and I found that to be true. After being on Enbrel for a while, 2009, I was in a hospital, died of H1N1. They were able to revive me. 2011, I think it was H3N2. They were able to revive me. And the third time I died was I had an aorta rupture at home, and while I was hospitalized, a combination of drugs caused me to pass away. But once again, I lived. I found out during these 3 times that dying is easy, coming back to life is hard. It took me 5 months to get back to work after the aorta rupture, and when I did, our wellness chairman up by my desk daily almost and said, "How you doing, Tim?" And I'd say, "Peggy, I'm doing fine." "Well, how you doing today, Tim?" "Peggy, I'm doing great." She stopped by one day and she said, "How you doing, Tim?" I said, "Peggy, I'll be honest with you. I'm tired of pain, I'm tired of drugs, I'm tired of doctors, I'm tired of hospitals, I'm tired of dying." And she sparked up and said, "I know just the thing for you. It's called the cellular healing diet, and there's a local chiropractic office that we're giving a class on it. And I bought you a ticket to attend this class, so you're going with me." I said, "Oh, okay." So I went, listened to what they had to say, really liked what they had to say. It was a different type of way of looking at diseases through a proper diet. And I signed up and went through 9 months of actually just chiropractic care. Having arthritis for as long as I did, my back was curved, my hips were out of alignment. It took 9 months to straighten my skeleton out, and while they were doing this, they would talk every time I was there about the cellular healing diet, and I kept trying to go on it, I kept trying to go on it, and I finally got to where I was almost on it completely, but not quite. But I went in for my last adjustment of the year, and I was told, we're not gonna adjust you today because you've come as far as you can with the chiropractic care. You gotta go on the diet 100%. So I gave my word, I was trying the diet. It took 10 weeks for me to realize what it had done for me. When you wake up in the morning, you wake up and you're still half asleep. And one morning I woke up and I was laying on my back, and it surprised me because I hadn't been able to have my back asleep for 20-some years because of arthritis in the knees would cause so much pain I'd have to roll one side or the other. But that morning I woke up on my back and I realized the diet is for real, and I made a commitment to it for life. So, the top sentence there, just say no to drugs. Anybody hear that before? Your parents tell it to you, you tell it to your kids. The drugs that they use to treat arthritis are very toxic. As I said, they can cause death or cause organ failures. So diet for me is everything. I got to stay sugar-free, grain-free. It sounds like it's hard to be on, but actually it's fairly easy. And the benefit of not being in pain after the length that I was, it's just overwhelming for me. It's something that I will be on for life. And everything I learned has created a fire that burns deep inside me. When you pass away once, you think, and you're brought back, you think, well, there's a reason why I've come back. And when you do it 3 times, you come back, you think there's 3 reasons. Well, I think one is to stand here today and talk to you about diet and diseases caused by inflammation. That's not limited to arthritis. If you Google diseases caused by inflammation, this diet will help all of them. So, what I've learned is that if I would have known about this diet, I wouldn't have had 3+ decades of pain. I wouldn't have had the numerous operation. I wouldn't have had the financial out of pocket. I would have suffered from low esteem like I did for so many years. And it's been world changing for me. And once again, Doc, I thank you for everything you've done for me.